Rather than going wide, Mads ducked in close, then punched the bigger man in the thigh, making him crumple. Before Mads could escape the toppling librarian, he was caught in a grapple. The two of them hit the ground, tangled. Now, Mads was forced to reckon with the raw strength of his opponent. Leif might look like he was afraid of getting paper cuts, but he was strong. He wrapped Mads tighter between his legs, squeezing the air out of him. Mads had been in tighter spots before. He grabbed the bigger man's pinky toe and twisted. "Oh, my toe!" Leif yelped and released his grip. Mads slipped up, kneed him in the face, then got an arm twisted up and behind Leif's back. Normally, he'd romance his opponent for a minute, asking for a drink or maybe another round of cards before showing how effective an arm lock could be. But not with Leif's strength, and not with Terra watching. She needed to understand the way to win against a stronger opponent was to move quickly. He jammed the arm up and behind Leif's back until Leif gasped in pain and repeatedly slammed the ground with his hand. Mads got up and dusted off his hands, as if Leif hadn't nearly overpowered him.
"All in a day's work. You call those dirty tricks work?"
Leif sputtered. "We're not going to be fighting in front of a referee," Terra pointed out. "I appreciate the demonstration."
"Not a problem at all, mate,"
Mads beamed.
"Perhaps we should go again now that I fully understand what spar means to a cretin like you," Leif challenged. "I'd love to, but I'm a one-and-done kind of bloke. No offense and all that."
Leif grumbled something under his breath, but he put his shirt and glasses back on. Mads figured his secret of how close the fight had been was safe for now.
"Anything from the boss man yet?"
he asked Terra. "Not yet, no. We beat them pretty handily, though. I know we got hurt, too, but we walked away. Do you really think they're going to bother us now that we have all 3 of the artifacts?" Terra questioned.
"I think it's a right good thing you're spending time training,"
Mads replied.
"Out of curiosity, what would you do if they decide to leave us be?"
Leif asked. He had stopped his nosebleed with some of the napkins that came with the donuts. Terra shrugged. "Honestly, I've been thinking more about archaeology. I was always interested in it. I mean, that's why I took a job with the WAF in the first place. Now that I know the Norse myths are more than myths, I don't know what else I would like to do besides try to learn more about them."
"Doesn't hurt to have Dr. Barrow footing the bill either, does it?"
Mads grinned. Barrow had paid his bills for a decade, and Mads didn't want him to stop any time soon, even if the medical insurance costs must have skyrocketed recently.
"Hey, speak of the devil. The old bloke is calling now."
Mads picked up the phone as Leif and Terra settled into a conversation about Norse archaeology.
"Hey there, boss. Just checking in on our cheeky new friends. How can I be of service to you today?"
Mads never got his answer. A decade of less than respectable work had honed his reflexes to catch the bright flash on the far side of the lake from the corner of his eye and jerk his head aside. Too slow for the phone, which blew up as it was shot out of his hand.